Day 94 of the second run of 100 Days Making Comics. I'm Ox, and this is where I tell you how I've worked on my independent comic. Today, out of 100 consecutive days, this is the second run of that, back to back. And my comic deals with a drifter wanting to accomplish one last goal before he can pass along happily. Some huge strides were made today. Well, they were made last week, and I talked about them, but I couldn't really share anything about them. Dealing with how I'm going about working on the comic next year. And when I say working on the comic next year, that basically means when I go ahead and get the trade made, I'll be sending that and the 5th issue out to reviewers and people in the comic industry. Along with that, I wanted something a little bit different to set me apart from all the other people, and stumbled upon this probably a month ago, and finally finished it up. And so I'll be sending these business cards out along with issue 5. They are acrylic etched business cards. I never forgot my name, number, website, and email address. I think that's really, it's incredibly awesome, and there are more things like this to show off. I just don't want to show them off just yet. But know that they will be making a reappearance next year, beginning of the year. So look forward to that. I'll probably be sharing a little bit more in my newsletter. If you want, sign up for that. I don't think I have the link down below anymore, but you can shoot me an email, samuraiox@gmail.com. Get in my newsletter, and I'll be sending that out in the next couple days, getting ready for the 4th Kickstarter. Now, with all of that out of the way, how I worked on the comic today. Just been putting time in inking issue 5. And when I say inking issue 5, I'm working on the first 6 pages that will be that will become the preview pages in issue 4. I've been thinking about doing it a little differently this time, but I decided to go regularly fully inking the pages. I got 2 pages done today. I finished up the 6 rough pages yesterday. So I have 4 pages to ink yet. It's looking like it's going to probably take me 2 more days, 2 pages per day. It is quite a bit of work. I think I'll probably need some new pens. I don't know how long microns last, but it doesn't seem like they're lasting all that long. I will be doing some work with brush pen too, but for the intricate details I want to get in there with a micron and not mess it up. So that's what happened today. Also got that awesome mail in, and I've been jazzed about that all day. Plenty of stuff going on yet with the comic. Heard back from the printer yesterday. He has started the presses. Issue 3 should be printed and on its way soon. Also heard from a couple people that had picked up the first issue and want to get deeper into the story. They only have the first physical issue and they want more, so I was stoked to hear from people like that. It's incredible because I seem to think that all I need to do is get this comic into people's hands and they'll fall in love with it. It's just an incredible ride that it's been so far this year, and I'm looking forward to more and more with this comic. Easily with inking issue 5 already, I can see another leap from where I was for 4. I'm pretty stoked about it. There are a few awesome things that I've fixed in those 6 pages that will turn out awesome for the comic book. a few loose ends that were never really going to get tied up by the end of the comic, but I found a way to tie them up in the first 5 pages of the comic. They were going to be hinted at, but never disclaimed, but I found a way to make it all work together. So, all of that together, inking those 2 pages today. It's been a wild ride today yet. It is taking me quite a bit longer than 4 was, but I think that's just because the detail's getting there, and I wanted to really shine and look its absolute best, which with 5 is going to be awesome. A lot of things are happening. The trade paperback is going to be a big deal. I'm going to be tackling that probably in December. I might actually look at getting some help working on the book itself. I want to do a cloth cover. I know I brought this up before, but the more I think about it, the more I really want that to happen. I think the 3 trades, so I Never Forgot is going to be 13 issues. If you're late to the game or this is the first video you've ever seen, this comic about this drifter is going to be 13 issues long. I'm planning on doing a trade back for every year, which will be about 4 to 5 issues. For each one of those 4 or one of those 3 trades, they're all going to have their own unique artwork and design for the covers and stuff. I just need somebody to help with the design of it so it looks its absolute best. Especially going with the cloth cover. I'm way out of my element on this one. So yeah, just looking for advice out there. I've solicited help of a few creators. I'm looking forward to Kevin Cross's Patreon hangout tomorrow. If you're not subscribed or if you're not donating to his cause, you need to be. It's a worthy cause. I hope he gets done with his project soon and gets to pursue his own comics and can say no to freelance so soon. So the hangout should be a good one tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. I'll be working on inking during it, so tomorrow's probably not going to be an exciting day either. But I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting, messages and whatnot. Twitter's been pretty active the last few days. I just watched the new Star Wars trailer too before recording this, and so it's a funny thing that when they announced the Infinity War, I was trying to think who another great all-time villain was, and one guy that came to pop first up in my head was Drago from Rocky IV. So last Inktober, I actually sketched up Drogo and Thanos meeting up and teaming up for the Infinity War Crisis. So with the Star Wars trailer, there are a few things that happen in the trailer. I'm so glad. Somebody said on Twitter yesterday that they were surprised Luke wasn't on the poster, and I made some offhanded comment that what if he actually is, and what if he's the one wielding the red. Which all day today I was thinking, God, please don't let me be right. I mean, it'd be something to see, especially with them showing the burned helmet of Darth. I don't know. I figured it fell into place, and it was a possibility. I just didn't want it to happen. I'm looking forward to Star Wars, but I hope it just blows away all expectations. I know it's going to be huge. I can see that from it breaking websites just tonight to order tickets, but what I hope happens, and this is nothing against any of the characters, but I really hope it's a Rocky 1 scenario where the bad guys win and the Jedi just keep getting the shit kicked out of them. Because with this new trilogy, it really needs to start out. And they have this incredible, badass villain again that they are just completely hyping up. And I don't want it to be a Darth Maul situation where they completely hype him up and he gets 5 minutes of screen time and gets cut in half by somebody that's been in training for 5 years. If he's wielding a red claymore lightsaber, he'd better be able to back it up, and he better cut Mace Windu Kid in half, because that's just something that needs to happen. I think it'll set a nice pace for this next trilogy, but this is all hearsay. Of course, I'll see it Christmas. I really hope the new Sith Lord doesn't get chopped down to size, because I think that'll just set a bad precedent for this next trilogy. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm sorry if any of this was spoiled, but I'm sure you're going to hear about it in the next 2-3 days. Even I'm not one that likes to see trailers. Like, I love going into movies blind, but I know everybody's going to be talking about this for a good probably a week. So I just bit the bullet and saw it. So don't hate me for throwing around theories. This is literally all I've seen of it. I saw the one preview trailer this summer, the teaser trailer, and then this first one. So that's all I know. All of this is speculation. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. Throw some comments, some likes down below. I will check in with you for day 95 tomorrow. We're getting there. Only a few more days left of this 100-day run, and then we'll have those 2 under my belt. I'm looking forward to everything happening later this year too. All social sites are down below. There will be a new spread on Wednesday. You can get issue 1 through 3 on Gumroad. I just put up the new latest, like the whole completely redesigned PDFs the other day, where they look the best they could possibly look. You can order physical copies of 1 and 2 from my Big Cartel site. Link is down below. You can also pre-order the 3rd one. You can drop a note saying if you want to wait for 3 to show up late this week, hopefully early next week. I can mail them all out at the same time, and you'll get the first ones of the 3s to go out. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope the day's treating you well. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Love you. Later.